Hey guys, what is up? Mike here. Thanks for tuning into another video. So in this video, I just want to expand on my take that visual UI design is the number one most important skill that you should be working on as a product designer. Yes, if you are a product designer and you want to become a UX designer, visual UI design is the number one most important skill that you should be working on every single day to put yourself in a valued position, someone that I think, or a skill that will take you from what I consider to be a commodity that could 10x your value, all right? To the point where even after this video, you should be working on your visual UI design skills 15, 20 minutes, all right? Everyone has the ability to sharpen their blade and improve their visual UI design skills and continue to add value to their current skill set. Now, I've been doing a lot of live YouTube videos over the last several days, and I've been talking about this, and people still ask me, hey, Mike, what should I have in my portfolio? Now, let's just keep it real. Yes, recruiters, hiring managers want to see your process on your portfolio. So however you choose to dress that up, that's up to you. But what's the number one most valued thing on your portfolio is a high degree of visual UI design. And I say this to folks that you should have an abundance of strong projects showcasing your highly valued visual UI design skills. Now, there's several reasons why visual UI design is the number one important skill in my opinion, but the number one is the fact that visuals sell, all right? What do we want as visual designers? We want to be highly sought after. We want to engage recruiters, engage hiring managers, and be seen, ooh and ahhing, over our portfolio. And the best way to do that is through a number of visuals. It's just common sense. If you have a portfolio with 50 amazing, projects, and they're all like beautifully aesthetic, visual UI design work over something that has maybe 50 projects, and you have some sticky notes and sketches and things like that, the visual UI design seems to be, in my opinion, a little bit more engaging. I want to be interested in that particular designer because, which leads to my second point, they have a hard skill, right? The skill of perfecting and becoming highly proficient at visual UI design is a hard skill. And anytime you have and perfected a hard skill, that equates to value. I don't care if you can put a roof together, or you can tile a floor, or if you're a plumber and you know how to fix pipes. Anything that is a hard skill, that equates to value. And visual UI design is the common denominator between just anybody that just says they know how to design. If you have good visual UI design skills, that equates to value. You have a great hard skill there. Number three, it's essential, all right? I like to use this example. If I'm building a startup, I'm designing a digital app, I need three people: a designer, a full stack developer, and a product leader, all right? I don't need a researcher at the essential level, at the initial level of designing a project, all right? That's just facts. Number four, it's our job, all right? You're not hired to place sticky notes on a whiteboard, okay? If your CEO comes in, they don't really care so much about your wireframes and your sketches on the whiteboard or big paper cutouts and things like that. They want to know, can we get these products into market? And that's what your job is there to do. However, whatever process you use, at the end of the day, you're hired as a product designer to design screens, to solve problems, your customer problems, in the form of digital interfaces. Taking those digital interfaces, working with the product development team, getting them developed, getting them pushed out into the market. How you come up with that, the methods you use, the principles you use and things like that, those can vary, right? But that's the core thing of what you're being hired for and what you're being asked to do. And lastly, I'll say it's hard to perfect. So you should be working on it every single day. Whereas if I took you one-on-one and talk you through my UX design, my problem-solving process, how I critically think, and how I break down a particular project, it might take 1 or 2 hours. And after that, you pretty much get it, all right? Whereas visual UI design takes practice. That's why I say practice on it every single day. Even folks that have current jobs right now, and they have, you know, portfolios and visual UI design skills, there's always something that I can see in someone. I can say, hey, you can always improve it. You can always improve your visual UI design skills. I know this to be true because I'm that way. I'm not a great visual UI designer, and I can always improve on my skills. And the more I improve on my visual UI design skills, the more it makes me that much more valuable than commodity, quote unquote, designers. But let's take a look at some examples and what I mean when I think of good visual UI design. So here are 3 designers that I follow, a few of many that I follow. This person name is Philippe, this is Julian, and this is Eric. They're all on Dribbble, and their design work is amazing. I don't know what else to say. But as I scroll down, basically it's self-explanatory. All right, there's really not much more to say as I scroll down this person's body of work. Okay, there's a lot. I like to say pictures are worth 1,000 words, and when you look at stuff like this, you can see that a designer such as this knows how to, obviously there's some problem solving that's gone into this. This person obviously critically thinks and knows how to, how to design. There's stuff that's shown in these visuals that says a lot. Okay, I don't need to see if this person knows how to do wireframes. I don't need to know if this person understands how to, what a user persona is. Obviously, if they didn't, I wouldn't care. I'm like, you're hired. I'll tell you what that is. Give me 5 minutes and then go about your business. Start designing some amazing stuff for us, But that's what I mean when I say good visual UI design. Here's Julian's portfolio. Just amazing body of work. Okay, someone like this, if this person was in the market and looking for a job, and I'm a hiring manager looking for a product designer, and I came across this resume or this body of work, there's nothing here that I would say like, hey, this person is not cut out for this role, or I don't want to see, get this person on the phone. I want to talk to this person, because after seeing a strong body of work, the only thing left to do is to say, hey, can this person communicate? Would they be a good fit from a cultural, from a standpoint of just personality, things like that. But when you look at work and stuff like this really says a lot. Same with Eric's portfolio, just an amazing body of work, a collection of different techniques and different styles and things like that, but a strong body of work. So when I say visual UI design is the #1 most important skill, these are the standards in which I'm saying that we should be striving for. Now, these designers, obviously, I've been following a couple of them for over 8+ years probably. And so they've been doing these things for years, probably over a decade. And so nobody's going to accumulate that body of work overnight, but you get started, do one today and start just chopping away at things. After a few months, you have a few projects in your portfolio. And then this is just something that you'll just get better at over and over and over and over again. And the more strong projects you have, the better value you add to your overall value as a product designer. All right. And then however you want to dress up your process and how you think through designs, do what I did. Just do one page that kind of breaks down your process and how you think, put some videos together, share your thoughts on each of the different things and problem solving techniques, your thoughts on critical thinking, things like that. That should be enough. And then just have a strong body of work showing hiring managers and designers that you can design. Now, I can talk about this particular subject for hours, but I just want to give you a little glimpse and reiterate the fact that I feel visual UI design is the #1 most important skill. I know it's a controversial topic, especially for UX designers. They think that, hey, that's a UX, visual design is totally not the thing, and problem solving and UX design is something totally different. But let's just keep it real. I have over 20 years experience. I understand visual design is not the only thing you do. Obviously you problem solve, but in the sense of, hey, do you want to be seen as a strong designer? Do you want to put yourself in a value position? Do you want to get out of this state of being a commodity, create a hard skill, something that separates you from the pack. Focus on your visual UI design. So anyway, with that being said, if you're someone like me with decent visual UI design skills, but you don't have amazing visual UI design skills and you want to take your skills to another level like I did, you can visit my site, MLUX Academy. I can show you techniques on how I mimic and how I copy these great designs down to the pixel, apply them to my projects that enhances my designs tenfold. So I see this often over and over again. You think you have great skills, but you can always improve down to the pixel, down to, you know, awesome designs like these guys. Visit my site, MLUX Academy. If you have any comments, leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer any questions. And if you want to ask me a question personally, you can visit my site, MLUX Academy. Use the contact link there. Ask me questions. I'll be happy to answer those for you. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk soon. All right, be blessed.